You are watching a production of Civic Center TV. Find our on-demand programming on civiccentertv.com and follow us at Civic Center TV on Twitter and Civic Center TV 15 on Facebook. Civic Center TV, television that's close to home.
Hi, Dave Scott, Civic Center TV, here on the campus of Orchard Lake Schools for an auspicious occasion in our community. It is the 50th annual meeting of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. What an amazing organization that gives us insight into the amazing history and past of our community. They have the incredible Historical Society building on the campus of the Orchard Lake City Hall. But today we're over here at Orchard Lake Schools with their 50th annual meeting. There'll be some very notable people from politics, some other notable people from our community. Gina Gregory, of course, who's done such a great job at the Historical Society, will be here. They'll be presenting awards, and really, what would be a 50th anniversary without a little bubbly? Can I drink this, Auntie? Sure. Just let Tyler Keefe know it was grape juice, non-alcoholic. We have a strict no drinking alcohol on camera policy here at Civic Center TV. So we'll bring you this program in its entirety. We hope you enjoy it. It is the 50th annual meeting and award celebration of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, right here on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Gina Gregory, President of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society. On behalf of the board members, we welcome you to the Society's 50th annual meeting, the recognition program and presentation. 2024 marks this organization reaching its 50th anniversary. It's wonderful to see all of you here, and I appreciate those watching this Civic Center TV recording and the support from the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Commission, Communications Commission, who help us out in so many ways. Thank you. We welcome our program participants today, members and elected officials, Steve Kaplan, Bruce McIntyre, Sally from Mayor Pro Tem from Sylvan Lake, and Gino Santia from Kego Harbor. Later, Noah Arbit will, there he is. Noah will be joining us, and Rosemary. They're here for the whole program. So welcome. Now, I hope you have a beverage ready to help kick off our festivities with a celebration toast. We are fortunate for community support. And the Society appreciates having a home at the Orchard Lake Museum for 37 years, which is located on the City of Orchard Lake Village campus property. So it's fitting that Bruce McIntyre, longtime GWBHS member and City of Orchard Lake Mayor Pro Tem, offers a toast. So does everybody have a glass? All right, Bruce.
And more important, Colonel. Good morning. On behalf of the City of Orchard Lake Village, which is the host of this property as well as the city property, I want to remind you, many of you know, that our property was formerly the Orchard Lake Hotel, and the museum sits on what is the former City Hall site. So on behalf of the City of Orchard Lake Village and all of the members, hold a toast up, please, for the 50th anniversary. Great accomplishment. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
You're here. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. Now, please continue to enjoy your brunch buffet as we continue along with today's program. We want to keep the program moving along, so I'll give the President's annual presentation, which will be posted on our website as soon as I transfer to that. So we'll start with our annual report, our annual meeting from Saturday, January 27. I'm Gina Gregory, and we're having this at the St. Mary's Dining Hall of Orchard Lake Schools. Who are we? A community members who came together in 1974 is a charitable 501c3 nonprofit organization. Why? Because history matters. We serve Keego Harbor, Orchard Lake, Sylvan Lake, and West Bloomfield. Our mission is enriching our communities by collecting, preserving, and sharing history. Our vision is that our communities will understand how the past shapes, inspires, and informs the present and the future. We do this with our website, and I'll only be highlighting the things that you see in green, our 2023 accomplishments. Our history is so deep, it would take me a long time to go through it all, but we have it collected here. In 2023, we have 6,650 searchable online archives. Our museum is the Orchard Lake Museum since 1987. We appreciate the museum's support by the City of Orchard Lake Village. The museum has 2 galleries, an office, and a basement with the collection storage. We refurbished the museum in 2021. We reconfigured the museum exhibits. And in 2023, we installed 9 new exhibits, reupholstered and restored the carriage. Open houses are monthly on second Sundays, and we offer them at other times. We share collections, share recent research, feature presenters, members share their collections, and by doing this, we allow for opportunities for researchers to drop in for conversations, which were so beneficial just a couple weeks ago. We have a collection that's in the basement, and we do research. In 2023, we've created our first object locations binder, thanks to dedicated volunteers. We also archived 1,500 object records that became available online. Lastly, we created an online research request form to handle our increased requests. It's the green button on the right side of the home page. Submit a research request form. Please use it for all of your requests. We have a gift shop, and in 2023, we added 3 new items. We have 11 to 13 programs annually. Last year, 100 people attended the Restoring 2690 Pine Lake Road presentation. Now we're on to Apple Island annual tours. The tours will return this year. Hooray! They are new boats. Some form of boats are available, which is good enough to get it going. So June 8th and 9th, mark your calendars. And members can register online for the tours soon. We don't have that set up yet. Whoops. Okay. Group programs. Community programs. In 2023, for the first time, we had a museum group tour with West Bloomfield Parks. Also in 2023, with no pontoon boats then, for students, they uniquely spend an hour at the museum engaged in activities. We have a community presence. We have library exhibits, municipal exhibits, and in 2024, we have a West Bloomfield Town Hall 50th anniversary exhibit. And we do Splash Live interviews. Communications, we have 3 newsletters annually. Program descriptions are in the West Bloomfield Beacon newspaper, West Bloomfield Parks Activity Guide, and West Bloomfield Today publication. We have a YouTube channel, Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, and the channel has over 50 videos. In 2023, Civic Center produced 2 presentations, the Restoring 2690 Pine Lake Road and the Leroy Pelletier House presentation, which will feature next summer. Social media. We did really well this year. You'll see a nice uptick in the stats. The year before, when we had, our budget was tight, and we reduced our staff hours I was the one who took that on and was busy with other things, and it fell by the wayside. So we did a nice uptick from Facebook reaches from 5,000 to 54,000. Our attendance and membership improved this year as well. 2023 saw 113 members and 17 life members. We're active in community groups, and we support community special activities. In 2023, we attended the rededication of the Peace Memorial. We participate in 9 annual community events. We sponsored Apple Island archaeological research with Apple Island Historic Site listing in the National Register of Historic Places in 2018. We're involved with Apple Island with island safety. We cleared debris from interpretive sites. We've planted apple trees, and then we installed a National Register of Historic Places boulder monument in 2019. We've researched our 23 outdoor Motor City markers, which is a huge amount for a community of our size. In 2024, the Holiday House Girls Friendly Society marker by Ron Gay will be dedicated April 25th. We've taken on special projects over the years. We have historical markers. Some are on this campus. With the Our School History Project in 2023, we digitized much of this collection to the online database. We also spoke out on issues. In 2023, we spoke out on the repurposing of Roosevelt School, and that's still a very active project, and you can make your voice known. And we have strategic goals, and in 2023, we had a GWBHS strategic fundraising strategy presentation by Catherine Kanganate. We nominate and receive awards, and Christian Sonneville received an award in 2023. We receive recognitions as well. We give President Merit Awards. We give Distinguished Service Awards. Our 2023 leaders were our board members. We'll talk about them later. Our Finance Committee with Christian Sonneville Chair, Steve Briggs, Jim Basin, myself, and Susan Williams. Our Museum and Communication Assistants were Shelby Nelson, and then Anna Smith for the last part of the year. Our 2023 committee volunteers, it's a numerous group. Building and Maintenance, Neil Hepburn, Paul Mellerowitz, Sue Williams. Community Relations Committee, co-chairs Rick Bardis and Neil Hepburn with Bruce McIntyre. West Bloomfield School District Liaison, Christy Forehand. Education Committee, Linda Kidd Chair with Carol Fink. Grants, Christian Sonneville Chair with myself and Sue Williams. Museum Archives with Sue Williams and Lana LaFortune. Museum Exhibit Panels, Hannah Dagg. Museum Exhibit Maintenance, Carol Fink, Rob Gregory Chair. Michigan Week Community Breakfast and Awards Committee, Karen Pushy, Duanne Sonneville, and Sue Williams. Program Committee, myself, Hannah Dagg, Carol Fink, Linda Kidd, Kathy Peltier, and Duanne Sonneville. Group Reservations, Don Newman. Proofreaders, Neil Hepburn and Duanne Sonneville. You can see the names repeat a lot. If you would like to have some fun, connect with history, connect with people, and be an important part of our community, we think, please join us. So our 2024 50th anniversary plans fill up the whole page. So it fills up the whole page. We have a GWBHS timeline inserts in each newsletter, and that will be a program in November. In March, we have History Through Maps presentation. April is a Holiday House marker dedication. In August is the poker rally with things you ought to know about local history. See Rick Bardis right here, or email him at rickbardis@gmail.com for details. We'll be needing volunteers for that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. September is an open house celebrating 50 years sharing history. And then in September, we have West Bloomfield Historic Highlights map presentation. How do we do this? With new members, well, with exhibit sponsors, partners, planned giving, and in 2024, we have new membership perks with a free commemorative pen, free online reservations for Apple Island tours, free poker rally event donation ticket, mailed invitations, and newsletters. How do we do that? By donations and tribute donations, and 2023 saw multiple ones. We have Gwen and Jim Trifoli as silver members in 2023. Jackie and Bill Beach, Bugs Beddoes' birthday. Gold sponsor, or gold level, is Diane Eanes. Platinum level was Christian Sonneville's birthday and the Carbonari Family Foundation. Thank you. How did we do this? In 2023 was a stellar year for us for grants. It began in 2022 and lasted through this year for a Motor Cities Heritage Holiday House marker. Also, the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan sponsored our Digitizing History database grant. The Michigan Humanity Apple Island and Summer programs we saw in the summer. The Michigan Arts and Culture Council gave us a Digitizing 2 grant that will start now. In 2024, we're going to have a Michigan Nonprofit Operational Grant. And the Michigan Humanities Museum Outdoor Exhibit Enhancement is already underway. So that's a terrific amount of grants that we've seen this year, the most ever. Yeah. How else do we do this? With program sponsors, shoppers, and volunteers. Our silver sponsors for Apple Island tours so far are Bugs Beddoes and Magnolia by the Lakes. Our program sponsor in 2023 and 24 are Gino's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant and Petite Gardens, and our volunteers. What's needed? Your volunteerism and support. We only receive donations. History matters. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we recognize it takes financial support to keep this organization alive. We are now fortunate to have members support the society with generous donations, and we'd like to recognize the 2023 donors. Please stand when you are recognized, and then we'll show our appreciation with applause after I've read the names. The 2023 donor recognitions: silver, Gwen and Jim Trifoli; Jackie and Bill Beach, Bugs Beddoes' birthday. Gold, Christian Sonneville's birthday, Carbonari Family Foundation. And thank you for your 2023 support. Okay, the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society Board of Directors lead this organization. It's fitting to call on all of them now. Recall all of them now. Steve Kaplan, a longtime GWBHS member and West Bloomfield Township Supervisor, will now read their names. Steve?
West Bloomfield Harbor, and Sally from Sylvan Lake, sorry.
The names I have in front of me are for Evelyn Alex, Frank Baranowski, Doris Bonneville, Betty Bradbury, Buzz Brown, Catherine Kangany, Amy Clark, Hannah Dagg, Diana Ains, Carol Fink, Reverend John Freed, Francis Gadd, Melissa Gilbert, Dr. Roger Garbelink, Gina Gregory, Sue Griffer, and Neil Hepburn.
From Sylvan Lake, Jesse McKee, Bill McIsaac, Paul, I'm going to butcher this one, Meloworsitz, Olga Meyer, Merrill Miller, Priscilla Needle, Agnes Patterson, Lori Perry, Helen James Peters, and Anita Penson.
Morning, everybody. From West Bloomfield, Karen Pushy, hope I pronounced these names correctly, Thaddeus Razlakowski, Joanne Roberts, I know that one's right, Nancy Reed, Molly Rozicki, Mel Rikus, Nancy Sale, Doris Singleton, I'm failing this course, Duann Somerville, Rita Spittery, General Frederick Strong Jr., Ed Sullivan, Ann Sochek, Harold Ward, Sue Warner, Bessie Weatherston, Sue Williams, and Reverend Walter Ziemba. Thank you.
Lastly, the Distinguished Service Award will be presented by our State Senator, Rosemary Bayer, and Noah Arbit, Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society member, and our state representative. Okay, and let's see, Rosemary, okay?
Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for having us here today, actually. It's really great to see such a big group. It's really important, so appreciate all the work that you do. We do understand that the Society's given a version of the Distinguished Service Award for many years. This is the second plaque of awardees. All their names are listed in your program. The Distinguished Service Award is given to those with deep commitment and dedication to preserving our history. Will the 2023 board members please come forward and stand up here with us? Up in front, maybe, or? Yeah, very good. Okay. Go ahead, Noah, you got a piece. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
This 2023 Board of Directors has led the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society for years. They've effectively led the Society forward, implemented new programs, led the 2020 museum renovation and exhibit revisioning, and successfully pivoted programs during the pandemic and led GWBHS to a 50th year. It is our pleasure to present the Distinguished Service Award to the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society Board of Directors in 2023. So, the awards read, Distinguished Service Award, presented to Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society Board of Directors 2023, with each of their names. In appreciation of your Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society Board leadership in bringing the Society to a 50th anniversary, 1974 through 2024.
Can you come more to the table so they can have video too?
Well, people are filing out. It was a great day here today as the sun was shining on a winter day in the Greater West Bloomfield area on the campus of Orchard Lake Schools, and why not? The 50th anniversary of the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society, of course, serving West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake, Keagle Harbor, Sylvan Lake, and all of you watching and listening today. Thank you very much for watching our broadcast. More information is available on Civic Center TV about our programming and the job that the Greater West Bloomfield Historical Society has done for our community. For now, thank you very much for watching. I'm Dave Scott for Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.